Hey there, assorted YouTube movie watching people, this is sticktendo, and welcome back for more Ruby. In the last part, we captured our first Pokemon, a Ralts. And we also helped Wally catch his first Pokemon, a Ralts. And in this part, we're going to continue onward towards Rustboro City to receive our first gym badge and be on our quest to become the Pokemon Dude Master. And in our way is this Zigzagging. Attack! And we may as well kill this one. Because I feel like it. Indeed so, Zigzagoon. You think you can best me and my Jerome? Speaking of Jerome, who else here reads Homestuck? Nobody? No bunny? What? Nobody? Like, I was trying to say nobody, it kind of turned into no pony. I do that sometimes. Oh well. Nobody reads Homestuck, I'm sure. If you haven't, then I suggest you do, because it is quite possibly one of the greatest things ever. And for those of you who do read it, there was an update last night, or early this morning, and it's like going to be the last one for a while, and it was a pretty good one at that. But I won't be doing any spoiling for you people. But yes, let's talk about Homestuck, because that is a discussion topic in and of itself. And we have time. Because we're not doing anything in this Let's Play. Oh no, we are not. So Homestuck, if you've never heard of it, is a webcomic by Andrew Hussey, creator of other such popular webcomics as Problem Sleuth, and part of Team Special Olympics. Okay, and yeah. Homestuck itself is about these kids playing this game called Spurb. And basically, they're in for more than they bargained for when Fluttershy learned confusion. Okay, no. It's more like they enter this game and they don't have no real idea what it's going to be about, and it turns out it's a game about saving the world, pretty much. The webcomic is incredibly long. It's the longest running webcomic on the internet so far. And right now it's into its 6th act, which itself is divided into sub-acts, and the 3rd sub-act of Act 6 is about to come to an end. But we're actually about to enter a hiatus, so if you'd like to catch up and be up to date soon, you know, without falling too far behind, this might be the time to do it, because we're in the middle of a hiatus right now. Because the writer, Andrew Hussey, is going to Comic-Con in San Diego. And also, he's going to be doing other things. If you'd like to check it out, go ahead and give it a Google search, or you can just go to mspaintadventures.com. And Jerome learned water gun. Wah! I got sand in my runners. They're all dirty. Oh. Not a trainer, I see. Let's go heal our Pokemon. Indubitably. Well, that discussion topic actually took much shorter than I thought. What else is there to talk about? This is the other thing about Let's Playing that has been keeping me not into it lately, is because I can never think of what to talk about. What is there to talk about? What has been going on? What can I talk about? Let's talk about berries now. Let's just pick up these berries. There's nothing to talk about. My life is very boring. My life is actually very boring right now. I can tell you about my job, I guess. I got a job at the Taco Bell close by my house. Pretty cool. I am the dude who builds the tacos and the burritos and all that good stuff that you eat. And also clean sometimes if there's a mess and we're not in like a lunch rush or anything. Pretty easy job. It's pretty slow in the beginning of the day, pretty heavy around the middle, and pretty slow near the end. Which for me, my day starts at 10 and ends at 4. Pretty good. And I don't work like full time, I only work about 4 days a week or so. So it still gives me time on the weekends to do things with my friends. Like Pony, non-stop. That seems to be what me and my friends do all the time. Well, that and Yu-Gi-Oh! We play Yu-Gi-Oh! All the time. Which is actually something I've been thinking about lately. Like, I mean, that seems to be the main thing I've been doing lately. More so than Pokemon. I hardly play Pokemon at all lately. I just decided I'd dust this off because, like, this is a game I still played a lot as a kid. But I'm thinking about doing something like with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, do some deck profiles or something, like... At least it's something. I don't know how many of you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. Or at all. But I'm sure for a lot of you, like, a lot of people, if I told you I play Yu-Gi-Oh! They'd be like, man, Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to play that when I was a kid, man! And... some people would say, like, either they grew out of it, or other people would say, like, it's just too complicated for them. Like, I remember one of my old friends who I met up with once, I was telling him how that's something we do. I remember this guy. This is a dude that runs 6 level 3 Wurmples. So it'll give me time to talk while I just mindlessly press A. And, yeah, the metagame's kind of confusing, and people talk about, like, yeah, what's this synchros and ixies and counters? The one dude I was talking to actually said, like, you start to lose interest when they introduce counters. And it's like, those have been around since, like, way early, man. Counters have been around forever. Yeah, I can understand if you get confused by synchros and ixies, which, you know, I'll admit, the first time I saw synchros, which was around the time I was trying to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh!, I think. First time I saw synchros, I thought they were just friggin' stupid. It's like, no, they're just trying to make, like, another kind of stupid monster that's, like, fusions and eh. I actually use synchros a lot in my decks. Like, in my warrior deck, that's got, like, 10 or so synchros in it. It's great. I love it. And I don't know why I forgot. I don't know why I didn't switch out. But back to the topic at hand. I'm thinking I might do something with that, like maybe some deck profiles or something. Like, I'll show off my decks that I have, like IRL, and not just the ones I have on Dueling Network. And, like, you know, go through them, like what the cards are in them, and how they work, what they try to do. Like, you know, just deck discussion profile things. Maybe. So I run 4 decks right now, IRL. I run my warrior deck, which is also more of a synchro deck, which is my newest deck. It's still got a lot of work to be done on it, but it seems to work pretty well so far. I took it to a tourney the other weekend, and out of 3 matches, I went 1 and 2, which I haven't been to a tourney in a while, so it's understandable, but whatever. I also run a Crystal Beast deck, which is like the only archetype deck that I run, because when it comes to running archetype decks, I don't really like to, because you just have to have all the right support for it, and sometimes they're hard to support. But I do like Crystal Beast. I'm trying to build an Insector deck, speaking of archetype decks, and if I could just get, like, just one goddamn Insector Dragonfly, then I can start to build it. I've got a Hornet, I've got plenty of Centipedes and Ants, and I've got an Earwig and Firefly and a Ladybug, and God, I just need a friggin' just one Dragonfly. Preferably 3, but just 1 to get me started. And more Hornets, too. So, if you'd like to make a donation to the Sticktendo Yu-Gi-Oh! Card pile, here's my address. Just kidding. Or if you really would like to donate some Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, like you don't play anymore, maybe we can discuss it through a PM or something. Anyway, aside from that, I also run Fiends, which is a pretty basic deck. I run Void Ogre in that as, like, the only synchro. And it's just a very basic Fiend deck, no, like, special things about it. I run a Zombie deck, which is actually an old deck that I had. Really old deck that's supposed to be zombie removed from play, because I used to run that with, like, Soul Absorptions and Books of Moon and stuff, and it's okay, but isn't as good as it used to be. And I think that's all my decks. Yeah, I only run 4 decks. If I could just get that goddamn Insector deck together, I could finally try to kill my friends who... 3 of them recently got the 6 Samurai Structure deck, and I fucking hate 6 Sams with a passion. They use them all the time. God, I hate 6 Sams. They're so obnoxiously... They swarm, and they kill you, and good God. It's brutal. Anyway, why are we spending time talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! In a Pokemon Let's Play? Let's heal this Fluttershy and then get into this battle. A shady character. Not a one to be found. Hello, have you seen a Pokemon called Shroomish around here? Actually, I have. I really love that Pokemon. Let me just go catch you and— oh! Red dude. I was going to ambush you, but you had to dawdle into Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon Researcher, hand over those papers. Aye. You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You've got to help me, please. What? Huh? What do you think you're doing? What, you're going to protect him? No one who crosses Team Magma gets any mercy, not even a kid. Come on and battle me. Oh god, I thought you were going to beat me up. Oh yeah, I'll battle you, sure. Why not? Team Magma Grunt. When you were a kid, did you also think that they were all named Grunt? That was weird. Like, why don't they have their own names? Like, couldn't it be like Team Magma Grunt Jerome or something? I don't know. You know what I just realized? I just thought of something. I've actually, at this rate, I could turn this into a Nuzlocke challenge. Because, I mean, the two basics of a Nuzlocke challenge is that you can only catch the first Pokemon in every area you encounter. And fortunately enough for me, the first Pokemon I found in Route 103 was Ralts, and that was the only one I caught. And also, if a Pokemon faints, it's dead forever. I could actually add a little spice to this. Yeah, I know I'm skipping all the text, but that doesn't really matter. He's just saying, go to Rustboro and here's a Great Ball. That could actually be a damn good idea. I'm already nicknaming all my Pokemon, which is another thing that people like to do. So, let's do that. From this point on, this will be a Nuzlocke challenge. Which means I can only catch Shroomish in this area, because I think that was the first Pokemon I saw in this area. Which, by some rules, I've seen people play Nuzlocke by the first Pokemon period, like the very first encounter, or the first species they encounter. But I think in this instance, I'll go ahead and call it. This will be the only time, but it'll be the first species of an area. So if I find another Shroomish, I can catch it, but like I can't catch the Zigzagoon. Oh well. So now if a Pokemon faints, it's dead forever. Which means I gotta be careful. If you take bug Pokemon to school, you'll get to be instantly popular. No way. But nobody likes bug Pokemon. Oh well. Actually, Nincada is pretty cool. I hope I can get you Nincada, because that's actually a pretty good Pokemon. Oh crap, wait, I just realized. I think it's got Leech Life. Oh, it's got Harden. Because he uses Leech Life, I might be screwed. Because Psychic is weak to Bug. Okay, good. But yeah, this will be a Nuzlocke. So I never finished my Nuzlocke of Emerald, which, if you guys remember, a while back I used to stream me Nuzlocking my Emerald game. And I still have that cartridge, but I've reached a point where I was stuck at Watson with my strongest Pokemon being an Azumarill, which, you know, doesn't really work very well trying to defeat an electric gym leader with a water Pokemon. So I decided to give up on that. I mean, I got other Pokemon like Poochyena and like Roselia and stuff, but those won't really help. Whatever, let's just keep going. Where do we stand? Oh well, let's just get these berries. Cherry berry. I swear, is this the same area as the last one, like the same route, or is this like a different route? Because, like, I want to know if I can catch a Pokemon in this grassy area up here. Pokeball. Pokeball. Time to check every one of these patches to see if there's an item in any of them. So I'm pretty sure that was the only one. Oh, no, it wasn't. Super Potion. Not bad. No, oh, there we go. Nothing. Okay. I think walking through grass makes Pokemon appear less often. But anyway, let's keep. Oh, turn around. Yeah, there we go. Friggin' solid snake in this shit. Damn it! Thought I was far enough away. Should I? Shouldn't I? Oh, so battle. Yeah, sure. Why not? Sure, we'll battle, and I will destroy you. I will Douglas you. Of course, no one knows what Douglas means. I'll tell you a little story. So who here has ever been bored enough so bored, like with your friends or something, that you go on Urban Dictionary and look up what your name means. So, my friends and I, one of my friends' middle name is Douglas. So we looked up Douglas. One of the definitions was just really, really funny. It wasn't really a definition of so much of what the name means, but what the word can be used as a verb. I suggest looking it up. It's actually pretty funny. Anyway, let's go and switch out to Jerome because I don't want Fluttershy to die. That would be horrible if I killed my wife. Oh, crap. Oh, God, that would be even worse if I killed my starter Pokemon. Oh, come on, Jerome. Oh, God, no. Fuck. Kill. Yeah, keep failing. Why is it using Stun Spore? Now why is it using Tackle? That doesn't even make sense. Oh well, I think they'll both level up after this battle. Yep, I knew she would. And Jerome leveled up too, to level 11. Hooray. Dat lass. Yeah, you shouldn't have. Anyway, so yeah. I think that'll call an episode for now. In the next part, we will continue our adventure, battle these two trainers right here, get to Rustboro, and hopefully not lose any of our Pokemon in this newly founded Nuzlocke challenge of Pokemon Ruby. See you guys next time.